A very warm welcome to all our viewers. Welcome to Candid Conversations. My guest today on the show is Dr. Sunita Changkakoti. She is the chairperson for Assam State Commission for Child Rights Protection. Dr. Changkakoti, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon and welcome to Candid Conversations.
Thank
So,
you.
I just would like to start by asking you about how safe are the children's home, the orphanages, how safe are our children in these homes?
See, we have a procedure. So the children homes in across India, the children, all the children homes have to follow certain rules under JJ Act,
Right.
Juvenile Justice Act 2016. So these the JJ Act rules are meant to give protection of to the children of child care homes. I mean children homes. So
Yeah.
if the children homes do not follow the rules set which are set in the JJ Act, definitely their children will not be will not be protected.
Right.
So, but there is a government system. The system is that all the children homes are closely monitored by the district child protection unit as well as the child welfare committee and also child rights commission. So once the any of the rule is not followed, the immediate action is taken, or the further recommendation is given, or whatever needs to be done to correct the I mean the whatever they have not followed,
Yeah.
so that is done. And in certain cases the children homes have to be closed.
Okay. In case they are not following the rules and the
Yeah,
standard
if they are not
operating
following
procedures, the
rules
rules
under the act,
under
yeah,
the JJ Act.
have to be followed. The district administration is also the authority to monitor the children home in each
Okay.
district.
All right. So, as far as Assam is concerned, there must be over 130 such homes. So, does your commission or the district commissions, do they have enough manpower to actually go and monitor each and every home?
Yeah, because as I have already mentioned, in each district there is a child protection unit, district
Yeah.
child protection unit. So it is the responsibility of the district child protection unit to go and visit and monitor the children home in the respective districts. So there is a team of members like district child protection officer is there, then social workers are there, and program POIC, I mean Institute Project Officer of Institutional Care, Project Officer of Non-Institutional Care, then counselor. So there are several people working for the children in the district. So it is under social welfare department, and overall the district administration, the district magistrate is responsible to look after the
After. Okay.
child issues or children homes.
Right.
At the same time, the Child Rights Commission also is mandated to monitor the safety and security of the children. I mean, to protect the rights of the children. So, Child Rights Commission, it is an independent commission,
Yeah.
and commission is mandated. So, in the case of the Child Rights Commission, we have a team of 6 members and the chairperson, myself. So we have visited almost all the children homes across the state.
Still.
And whenever we find usually what we do, we visit the children homes, and we after visiting and interacting with the on I mean on various aspects of the care and protection of the children, then we have a review meeting with the district magistrate. So in the
Okay.
each district we have a review meeting where we invite all the concerned departments like social welfare department, department full of police department, and education, health, labor department. So all the representatives from these departments, along with the district magistrate or his representative, we have a review. We hold a review meeting, and then the various issues come up, and whatever issues we have found, those issues are discussed, and then it is the responsibility of the district authority to rectify these issues. So this is
Okay.
the system.
Right. So far, you've had many visits. So, what are some of the issues, that you have noticed? Some of the violations or flaws that you have noticed in most of our childcare homes.
There are sometimes the violation of rules are
Hmm.
seen, which we immediately we apprise them, and then we give recommendation. Then we discuss with the district child protection unit, and then we discuss with the, as I have already mentioned,
Yeah.
with the district authority. So in some children homes, we find some violations. So accordingly, actions are taken.
So, any specific that has really, kind of been a recurring problem? Any specific violation that you have noticed in most of the childcare homes?
Not in exactly specific violation, because nowadays earlier lots of violations were found, but now because of the strict monitoring of the concerned concerned authority,
Yeah.
now most of the children homes have tried to comply with the rules of JJ Act. Like
Okay.
children have to be produced before the child welfare committee, then care and protection is to be strictly followed. There are several
Hmm.
norms that the staff, engaging staff, and proper number of staff, then
Yes.
the other things like corporal punishment, and then mainly safety and security. All these things are always noticed, and accordingly actions are taken. So nowadays,
Right.
many in most of the children homes, they try to follow the
Right.
rules of the act.
Okay. Now, coming to this recent case where your commission investigated at least 5 of the childcare homes being run by the Markaz Darul, what were some of the discrepancies which were found during your investigation, and what action has been taken now?
Mm, see, actually, the National Child Rights Commission, they received some complaints from some
Yes.
organization, and they wanted to do an investigation, and they requested Assam ASCPCR, Assam State Commission for Protection of Child Rights, to conduct the investigation. So both the team of NCPCR and ASCPCR visited 5 markas.
Yeah.
Those were Markas Darul Yatama in Dhubri,
Hmm.
Markas Darul Yatama for girls in Gwalpara, Markas Darul Yatama for boys in Gwalpara. Then another markas in Hojai, Udali Hojai, and another is in Kochua. So these are the 5 markas, Darul Yatamas, which were visited, and
Right.
investigation was done. So some discrepancies were found, because so far children is concerned, it is the mandate of the Child Right Commission to see the safety and security of the
Yeah.
children. So
Yes.
it's very important for the Child Rights Commissions, both
Hmm.
national and state, to so that no child CCI has compromised with any of
Hmm.
the rules. They have to
Right.
comply to the rules of the JJ. So in the cases of these markas, we found that there were some discrepancies, and they did not follow the
Hmm.
rules of JJ Act. So that
Right.
was by us.
Hmm. So apparently there were some fund-related issues also. Some Turkish firm with links to Al Qaeda apparently had funded few of these childcare homes, and also maybe the facilities were not as per the JJ Act, and there was also the number of children which was quoted by the childcare homes actually did not tally. So, what is the action being taken against the centers now?
Uh, See, first of all, we found that the children of these markas, they are not produced before the child welfare committee.
Right.
In every district, there is a child welfare committee, and
Hmm.
any child found in that district called CNCP. So
Hmm.
CNCP is a child in need of care and protection. So any child in CNCP, so the child in CNCP means the children who do not have parents, or who children do not have either of the parents, means if the father is not alive, the mother has to look after the child, and the mother has to go out for earning money, so the child is left
Yeah.
without any care. So that child also becomes CNCP. Or
Hmm.
if the mother is not alive, then the father has to go for work. The child is needs
Hmm.
protection, care and protection. So that child is also CNCP. In these markas, we found that the children, CNCP children, have been kept there. But
Hmm.
these children, CNCP children, none of the CNCP children has been produced before CWC, and it is the CUC who has to decide where the child will be sent. Usually,
Right.
and if there is one children home in the district for boys and girls, then the children are sent accordingly. But these children, we don't know where these children have been. I mean, these children have been brought from different places, but
Yeah.
these children were not produced before CWC. So that
Hmm.
is the biggest violation of Child JJ Act, which this Markaz has done.
Right. Mark. Yeah.
Secondly, the children have many. There are many facilities. We found many facilities were missing there for the
Hmm.
children. They have not been kept properly in a few markas. The children have not been kept properly in good condition. They have been kept in a very bad condition. So that was also found by us. And as you know, the fund, of course, there was
Yeah.
the fund. There was also an issue of fund,
Hmm.
and we found that some children were. mm, um, I think that children corporal punishment is also
Was
implemented
also there.
in
Right.
the markas.
Yes, because your report said that you all found some cane sticks, and the children apparently had shared that they were those sticks were used to beat them up. So yes, your report is pretty extensive.
Yeah. And our another concern was then there was a discrepancy of the number of children with the number of
Mhm.
children which has been
Yes.
given by in the
Yeah.
website. The actual number of children were not was not there. So where
Right.
these children have gone? So
Yeah.
that needs to be answered. That is
Yes.
a issue. The children have been missing. If they are
Mm.
not missing, then where these children
Where
are,
are they? Mm.
their about their whereabouts, that has
Mm.
to be clarified. So this
Right.
was also one of the issues, because we are, as I have already mentioned, we are mandated to see the safety and security of the children.
Right. So now it is the police who takes over once your investigation is done. What happens next with these childcare homes where violations have been found?
After we in the case of these markas, after the
Yeah.
investigation was done, so the report was prepared. So
Hmm.
whatever was the findings, so all the findings were um, mentioned, and then recommendations were also given. So now the report is, our duty is, the duty of the Child Rights Commission is to investigate, monitor in, and prepare the report. So we can give recommendations only. We are not the authority to take action. So we
Right.
have to submit the reports to the concerned authority. So these reports have been submitted to the concerned authority. Like our state government is there, so
Hmm.
state government, home department has to take action. So we have submitted a report to the constate, to our government.
Okay.
So now
All
it is
right.
the
Yeah.
responsibility of the government to
Of
take
the government.
necessary action. Whatever
Right.
actually, as per our recommendation, we have already suggested that what needs to be done. So accordingly, the government has to do that.
Okay, yeah. So now coming back to crime against children. Of course, you've already talked at length about the rules that need to be followed, what the commissions are doing as far as the child care homes, child protection homes are concerned. Now, coming to the numbers as far as crime against children is concerned. Between 2016 and 18, we saw quite a significant rise there as far as crime against children in Assam is concerned. The percentage there stands at over 37%. Now, during 2019 and 2020, most of the year was under lockdown. Do you think, what does the figures suggest? Has the numbers gone down? Is there a better picture now as far as our children are concerned?
You will be surprised to know that even during the lockdown, the
Mm-hmm.
commission was working from home because
Okay.
we were getting many cases,
Mm-hmm.
cases of child rights violation.
Right.
I would like to read out our the cases which were on which we were
Yes.
working. Our commission was working. So the category, there are four categories. The categories, the data is like that. The cases of child sexual abuse registered under POCSO Act 2012 was 133. So cases of child labor was 13, cases of child marriage was 47, and cases recorded of other forms like kidnapping,
Mm-hmm.
cruelty towards the children, trafficking, murder, etc. was 64. So
Right.
this is the data during lockdown period.
Okay. All right. So, what is your, yeah,
Yeah, please.
what is understanding? Have things improved as far as our children in the state of Assam is concerned? Are they safe now?
Uh, the children are not safe still. One thing we must say that the cases reporting has now increased.
Okay.
So since it's a very good sign, but that means the people have become aware now. So when the
Right.
reporting has increased, especially in POCSO cases, the reporting has increased. People said that yeah, now many cases, now there are so many POCSO cases nowadays, but actually POCSO cases are always there. Cases were always there. They are since ages, but now because of the social um, stigma, the cases were not reported. As all of us know that if sexual abuse happens within the family, and
Yeah.
most of the cases happen within the family, so the children are not allowed to speak out, or the parents they don't speak out. They just try to conceal at home. So for considering about their the safety or social stigma. So
Yeah.
now the trend is that most of the POCSO cases reporting has increased. That is why perhaps now people have been aware that some, I mean, child sexual abuse is not that easy. And then
Right.
in the family, somebody within the family, some relatives, they just come and then they visit the
Yeah.
house regularly, then do some abuse to the child. But now people are afraid to do so because it may the news is spread out. I mean, the information is spread out. So it's a
Right.
good. And in case of child labor, also child labor is difficult. It's a very complicated issue. So it is also difficult to get the proper data. Information is
Okay.
not available on child labor. Very difficult. And
Yeah.
cases of child marriage is a very big issue, I mean, concern for all
Hmm.
of us, because child marriage, number of child marriage has increased because of the use of social media. So use of
Yes.
social media is a very important factor for
Hmm.
increasing child marriage. Even during the lockdown period, we got
Hmm.
47 cases of child marriage. So
Yes.
this is the scenario. But we should say that even during lockdown, during pandemic, because of the
Hmm.
pandemic, uh, many even mental child abuse, mental
Yeah.
abuse incidents were also happening. We used to get cases, and different types of child rights violation cases were
Hmm.
found by us.
So, one thing that you mentioned related to increase in child marriages, the use of social media. Would you like to elaborate on that? Like, how is it actually influencing the whole thing?
See, and even in the poor families, a
Hmm?
smartphone is available, easily
Right.
available nowadays. And especially during lockdown period, the children were not,
The,
they had
yes.
enough time, plenty of
Right.
time. So social media was used very frequently. So that was
Hmm.
very bad impact on the children, and that led to child marriage or even child sexual abuse,
Abuse. Yeah.
and child marriage are not only, I mean, it's a kind of trafficking. The children,
Hmm.
the girl is lured by the boy. Many false marriages also took place. So the
Okay.
child is lured, but the girl is lured, then she is
Mhm.
in the name of marriage. Then the child is sent somewhere, or sexual abuse is done to her, like different types of,
Right.
violation, child rights violations were there. So,
Went there.
role of social media was a big, it was a
Yeah.
big.
All right. That was wonderful getting all those information from you. Of course, not a very happy picture as far as our children are concerned. Like you very clearly mentioned, that our children are still not safe. They were not safe at home during the lockdown. We just hope that in the coming days, the number of crime against children goes down, the number of child labor figures, that too hopefully decreases in the new year, and we absolutely hope that our children are safe in the childcare homes. Thank you so much, Dr. Chankakoti, for joining me on Candid Conversation. Looking forward for another round of interaction with happier numbers next time when we connect. Thank you so much,
Thank
and
you
thank
so
you,
much.
viewers, for joining me. Thank you, and goodbye.